Hey guys, welcome back to Jeep Talk, Prep Talk. It's all one and the same, mostly. So today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to take a trip down semi-amnesia lane and share a little story with you. So stay with me. Okay guys, so my mother graduated from a finishing school in Northwest Arkansas for high school era years. It's called Ozark Adventist Academy if you've ever heard of it. If you haven't, don't worry about it. But the point of the story is they would go from the academy to where they lived in Louisiana for breaks and whatnot. And they always stopped at this place called Barnett's Dairyette in Siloam Springs, Arkansas. So all my life, when I asked my mom for grilled cheese sandwiches, now keep in mind, in my family, Christmas Eve dinner was tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches because we opened presents on Christmas Eve, and by goodness, we're opening presents. All right? So little Steven grew up with grilled cheese sandwiches. Now, the grilled cheese sandwiches I grew up with, Mom would put butter on the outside to fry the bread, thick slices of cheese, tomatoes, pickles, mayonnaise, and this thing would be delectable. I mean, we're talking a grilled cheese sandwich. Growing up, that's all I knew as a grilled cheese sandwich. First time I ever went to Sonic, I was looking for a vegetarian non-meat option. I order the grilled cheese, and I'm thinking tomatoes, pickles, mayonnaise. Have you been to Sonic? At the time, it wasn't grilled, it was microwave. 2 pieces of white bread, slice of government cheese, not even good government cheese. I mean, we're talking thin sliced skim milk, didn't even melt into the bread. And I'm looking at them going, what is this? Well, it's a grilled cheese. This is a grilled cheese. This is not a grilled cheese. Whatever. Did not realize that I had been blessed with a mother who had been to this legendary place called Barnett's Dairyette as a kid. So all my life, from year 1 to age 45, I've always heard the story of Barnett's Dairyette. Well, today, we are on our way to Siloam Springs. I'm going to Barnett's. I'm going to have a grilled cheese sandwich from Barnett's Dairyette. And we're going to find out, will it be the same? Have they decided to take things off the sandwich? What's going to happen? I don't know. I really, truly don't. Kind of like with your preps, if you don't practice with them. You can see in theory, you can see the picture in the catalog, you can be told, oh, this works this way, da-da-da-da. But until you put your hands on an actual prep, until you take that grinder out of the box and throw some feed corn in it and grind it up. Try to put a link to it in the show notes. And grind it up and make cornmeal out of it. You've never actually used that prep. You don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if all the parts are in the sandwich or in the box. So, practicing with your preps. Get out there, take it out of the box, Open the little jar of water purification tablets you have. Go down to the creek. Scoop up some water, toss them in there, drink it. Get used to the taste of the tablets. Because I guarantee you, it's not going to taste like sweet water. I'm hoping that nothing has changed. I'm hoping that I get the same sandwich that my mother has told me about for years. And apparently, I'm the underprivileged child in all of this. Apparently, we have been so close to Siloam so many times. I've gone to my mother's reunions with her, and we never stopped. The other day, I was talking about this with my mom, and my wife pipes in. Oh yeah, I used to live in Siloam Springs. I've had one of those.
I did not say it like that.
She says she did not say it like that. That's what I heard. I swear I heard it that way. I swear. I want a famous grilled cheese sandwich. I want pickle. I want mayonnaise. I want tomato. And whatever else they'll throw on there. I'm kind of curious what lettuce would be like. I don't know. But let's see. I'm going to take you with me when we get there, and we shall see what will happen. So, we're almost there. The first bite. Oh, you want to film the first bite? Okay, we'll film the first bite. We'll see what happens. We might not film the first bite. We may just show a picture if the pickle and tomato are missing. I mean, I'm just going to say that right now.
Disappointment on the face.
Yeah.
But we're going to hope for the best.
We are going to hope for the best. And that's the whole point. You know, whenever you buy a prep, whenever you invest in something, you expect a return. Now, what? I'm investing in 20 miles worth of gas one way from where we were and the projects we were doing today. It's not a great monetary or physical investment. But at the same point in time, it is from the heart. It is something I've grown up with, a story that shaped my childhood, shaped my Christmas Eves every year. Mom would tell us about it as she made it. And I would ask her, tell me about where you learned how to make these. Tell me about the sandwich. And she would. One of my favorite childhood memories is listening to her tell me about this place. And I'm so lucky right now, while we film this, that my mother is still alive, and I'll get to see her tomorrow. We take so many things for granted. One of my friends lost her uncle last week, and it's hard when you suddenly realize that one day someone won't be with you, or that you realize that that person is gone and you are not going to see them again. I'm seriously thinking about getting a recorder and recording my mom telling me the Barnett story one more time, just so that I have it, so I can listen to it later. You know, my grandfather would record himself on audio tapes telling stories from his childhood. And I've talked about my grandfather before, getting through the Great Depression. He served in World War II. And he would tell these stories to me, and then he would record them so that I had them. And I, foolishly thinking that cassette tapes would last forever, played them until they were no more. But I can still hear my grandfather's voice years later, and you know,
Perfect, Jim.
it's something with me. It's something to hold on to. And I think that's why this is so important to me to finally get to do.
Family ties are always good.
Yeah, it's a family tie. So, we're going to be there in just a few minutes. Our next turn is in 2 miles if we can get through the traffic jam. I can't wait. So we're in Barnett's Dairyette, and I'm looking around. The old school tables and chairs are still here. The old signs are still here, although with the lighting, I'm not sure you can see that. And they asked if I wanted lettuce, tomato, pickles on my grilled cheese sandwich. So we shall see what happens. I am so looking forward to this. This is the same location that my mother went to when she was a kid. So I'm actually looking forward to showing her the video. All right, guys, our food's coming. We're gonna sit down, relax, talk to you soon. Just heard someone yell order up, so that may be us. I'm sitting in Barnett's Dairyette in Siloam Springs, Arkansas, the place where my mother went as a little girl. And the waitress is hiding from the camera, so turn it so she's safe.
Okay.
Unless you want in.
I do.
Okay. So, yeah, we're here. I've heard about this place for ages. And, oh my. So here we go. This is what I have been told about all my life. It's got lettuce, it's got pickle, it's got cheese. Oh, okay. So here we go. Let's find out if this is worth everything that my mother said.
I take it it's good.
It's very good. My lovely wife, it is not as good as yours, but it lives up to the legend and the reputation. So, I'm really not trying to turn this channel into where to shop and where to go and travel log video, but Barnett's Dairyette, Siloam Springs, Arkansas. Guys, you gotta try the grilled cheese sandwich the Barnett's way. And on that note, I'll talk to you later.